Hello everybody, it's Joel from Silver Arrow Cars, and I am here in our showroom with this extremely cool, very beautiful Porsche exclusive options 1993 Porsche 911 Turbo 3.6, finished in night blue metallic over cashmere full leather interior with Porsche exclusive options on the interior of the car. Very cool. We'll get to that pretty quick. So if you're not familiar with the 3.6 turbo, this is the end of the 964 generation turbos. For 2 years, excuse me, in 1993 and 1994, they built the 3.6 turbo. Previously, it was just called the turbo. It was in this same body style. In the 93 and the 94, what was very iconic was the Porsche Speedline polished wheels. You probably remember this model or this car from the Bad Boys film, the original. It was a black car in that movie, but same car. So the 3.6 turbo was the end of the production run. This is the end. Everybody knows the air-cooled came to an end with the 993 turbo, kills bugs fast car. Well, this is even more iconic, and I believe to be, well, it is what it is. It is more iconic. The lines, the style of the body is more reminiscent of classic Porsche before they moved to the smoother lines in the 993 turbo. The 993 turbo was a twin turbo car. This is a big single turbo car. This is rear wheel drive, not all wheel drive like the 993 turbo. This is a 5-speed transmission, not a 6-speed in the 993 turbo. It's the end, I think, of the true pure 911 turbos before they started really changing. So this is a really cool car. This was originally delivered in Switzerland, in Zurich, and remained there until just about 4 years ago, I believe. And then it was it was transferred to France, and then it was purchased and brought into Canada by our client. And here we are with it now. So this is a very cool spec. So as I believe I already told you, this is night blue metallic over champagne full leather interior with Porsche exclusive options. And let's just start walking around the car. I'll give you some different looks of it. The night blue metallic, if you try Googling the image and doing an image search, it really doesn't do justice to what this car looks like in the sun, and specifically with that cashmere full leather interior with some gold trim as well on the interior, on the shift knob. It really sets off the car, and it looks absolutely stunning in the sunlight. There's so many curves through the front fenders, rear fenders, around the headlights. The colors look spectacular and really just shows off the lines of the car. That 993 in the background, you'll see that is called ocean blue metallic. The condition of the car throughout is impeccable. We took the car to Porsche, had them do a full inspection and a service on the car. Really needed nothing. There was no oil leaks, nothing to take care of there. It was just a light bulb here and a couple hood struts there. Impeccable car, extremely detailed history throughout the documentation, and I'll go through that a little bit later, but you'll see through the service book, you'll see all these stamps in the entries. You'll see the original option sheet, and you'll see a lot of X options on there. Those are your exclusive options. You can see it was delivered November 30th of 1993 in Zurich. And then it's got lots and lots of entries from Porsche dealers documenting the history starting in 1994, 3,900 kilometers, 1995, 13,000 kilometers, 1995, 20,000 kilometers, 1997, 34, and so on and so on. There's an entry for every scheduled oil change all the way up to its current mileage of 83,000 and a half kilometers. All of them signed off. Really, really impressive. Also, what's interesting about this car, for any North American buyers, it also has the original bill of sale in that book in the background there. Original bill of sale was 204,000 Swiss franc. So a very expensive and very high option car. Has the book, has its key cards for stereo and anti-theft. It has Porsche Security Plus, a higher level security system, I think, than the normal cars. Has a 6-disc changer, has the original owner's manual, has a supplementary service insert here that was printed off, I believe, by the dealer, has the VIN number and everything on it, all the Porsche signatures and stamps throughout there. I believe this is for emissions. Has the owner's manuals for the Blancpain stereo, some of the original stickers you would have applied to the car. Still has some of the original VIN stickers to go with it, and then we'll go through the documents there. But yeah, the original sales contract, the original bill of sale, all the original options, their individual costs, all of which is in German, and we'll have translated into English for you to see. So walking around the car, there's not a whole lot I need to point out other than just the exquisite condition of the car and really how great it looks. The only thing I really want to point out is there's a couple chips to be expected. There's no paint film protection on the front of the car. So you see a small guy here. Can you see it on camera? Another small one there. There's about 4 or 5 of this size, pretty minor, on the front of the car. Bumper, everything else is really, really impressive. The wheels are all in great shape, not oxidized, super, super clean. As you'll see in our high definition photo gallery, this all comes through very clearly. Paint on the calipers is fantastic. Things like these seals around the bumper, all that plastic is phenomenal. Mirror caps, very, very tidy. The lines on these cars is just something else. This is a car, we haven't had a ton of 3.6s. We've traded a lot, not had the opportunity to drive a ton of them. Usually they go in and out or they're somewhere else. Spending time in this, doing our driving video, which we hope you like, definitely ranks up there in the top air-cooled 911s to drive. This is a ton of fun. The amount of boost and power that comes on at about 4,000 RPM, it just puts you right in the back of your seat. As we were doing our driving video, we snapped the gyros on the gimbal on the camera. All the materials in and around the rear wing, fantastic shape. All the paint in and around the vents, all fantastic. All the glass seems to be all the original glass, all the Security glass or Sigla, all OEM manufacturer glass. The interior is just cool. When the car showed up, we had never seen any of this, what's called root wood, from the build sheet and the translations. We've never seen this root wood burl on this generation of a 911. So 83,455 kilometers. There is a little bit of cracking on the top of the steering wheel, but it doesn't really, it's not extremely noticeable when your hand is on the wheel. All the leather looks to be completely original, untouched, unpainted, uncolored. I think the colors really, really work. Of course, when you're standing outside and you're not sitting in the chairs, you're seeing all the leather in the champagne to your eyes, but once you're sitting in the car, it's absolutely perfect. It feels like you have the sun inside the car. It's really quite impressive. Everything works exactly the way it's supposed to on the inside of the car. There you can see the last service, recommending the next service happen in 91,000 kilometers, I believe that says. Has both key fobs, both keys. No strange odors. And again, full leather interior up the A pillars. It's on the B pillars as well. It's on the entire dash. Sun visors finished in leather. Headliner in leather. Or what I believe to be leather. Like every 911, rear seats impeccable. Car has a Porsche car cover that comes along with it. You can see, a little hard to see in there, but all the fittings, all the CAD plating, all really incredible. You'll see our underside photos. They're very impressive. The underside of the car is just mint. Switching around to the passenger side. Very tidy. Car comes with, in addition to original books, original bill of sale, and all the documentation we already talked about, does have the car cover, does have the tool roll, does have its tire inflation kit. There's the CD changer in the front. I'll just maybe move this guy up. Does have its couple tapes in there for you. The safety triangles for roadside. There's your tire inflator. There's your tool roll. Even has a Porsche branded tire pressure gauge. And there is your original option sheet or option code sticker with VIN. And I will leave it there. So, 1993 Swiss delivery Porsche 911 Turbo 3.6, finished in night blue metallic over champagne full leather interior with Porsche exclusive options, original build sheet, original bill of sale, tons of documentation, all the documentation in the service book showing all the regular servicing, all the oil changes, all the way through, including the inspection we just did at Porsche and service that we did at Porsche. If you have any questions, please reach out to us, silverarrowcars.com. Google us, pick up the phone, whatever you'd like to do, but this car is absolutely stunning, is amazing to drive, and is the perfect addition to any car collection, or start your collection with it.